What's up, everyone? I'm Dylan. We're here at Belgian Waffle Ride Asheville, and I'm going to go over my bike. This is actually a brand new bike. I've only been riding this thing for about a week. It's the Niner RLT9 RDO. The frame is the same to what I was riding last year, but there are a few notable upgrades. Finally made the upgrade to Di2 GRX, running a 52-tooth chainring for the big ring and 36-tooth chainring for the small ring, which is a little bit bigger than what gravel racers normally run, but I don't... Oh yeah, let's do the back. So the back is an 11 to, I believe it's a 34 tooth. Yep, and we got the NV 3.4 AR wheels. These are sick because 25 millimeter internal width plays super well with wide tires. I've got 42 millimeter Specialized Pathfinder Pros on here, and you know, at a lot of these races, people are running, you know, 35s, 38s. I'm more of a big tire guy. I'm usually running the next size up from what everyone else is running, I find. Let's see, another upgrade from last year is I got the Envy Road aero bars. So a little bit more aerodynamic than last year's setup. I got the Road Togs for a little bit more comfort in the drops. Got the Wahoo Element Bolt. Let's see what else.
Now your togs are up high for that position. I've seen some people have them down low.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I'm descending, you got to have your fingers on the brakes, and that's just naturally kind of where my thumb goes when I'm descending. I guess, you know, if I'm just sitting in the drops, this is also kind of naturally where my hand tends to go, just for shifting and braking. Because usually if I'm in the drops, I'm kind of in the pack, and I gotta have my fingers on the brakes just in case people start slowing down real quick. Let's see what else. Pedals, I'm doing, so I've got road shoes, but mountain bike pedals, and they're the Crank Brothers Egg Beater 11, tie spindle, super light, lighter than most road pedals. And the reason I do this is because in these gravel races, if you do have to get off your bike and you get into a muddy spot, it can be super hard to clip back in with road pedals. That being said, I've still got the lighter road shoes. I'm running the Giro Imperial shoes, which is, you know, one of the lightest road shoes that you can get. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. It's the mud clearance of the mountain bike pedal with the lighter weight of the road shoe.
And then what do you got going on here?
Yeah, so I've got a Dawn to Dusk, I guess is the brand. I just got this thing. So one interesting thing about this is you can either do the bolt-on or you can do the strap. The bolt-on had it a little bit further back. So what I did is I flipped it around and only used one bolt, and then I put the strap in the front so that this thing was tucked right back behind the stem. So that it goes straight from stem to bag. Probably a little bit more aerodynamic setup that way. Of course, I haven't tested that in the wind tunnel, but.
All right, and saddle's a personal choice, but what do you choose?
Yeah, so this is the Specialized Phenom. I have the Phenom on my training bike, and it's a really old ratty one, but it is probably the most comfortable one I've ever had. I've also gotten the S-Works version of this saddle, and I think it's full carbon, and honestly, it's a whole lot less comfortable. It is lighter, but for these gravel races that take 5 to 7 hours, or, you know, 10 plus hours in the case of Unbound, I'd probably go for this one, and I think this is it's the step down from the S-Works one.
And then what about these cages?
Cages are King Cage titanium cages, so these things look pretty bulky, look like they might not be that light, but they are like 25 grams, which is close to the lightest that you can get for cages. In the bottles, I got Flow Formulas. Flow Formulas has the 2-to-1 maltodextrin to fructose ratio, and if you've seen any of my videos talking about nutrition, that is what the science shows is the optimal ratio for carbohydrate absorption. So let's see, what else? Is there anything else that I can tackle on this bike? Got 160 mil rotors, GRX brakes. I don't mind, I know a lot of guys are running 140 rotors. I don't mind running a little bit bigger. I find that depending on the race, some of these races actually do have hard braking in them. This one will probably have some hard braking on Pinnacle Mountain Road.
All right, and you're a Wahoo guy.
Yeah, Wahoo. Got the Element Bolt. I like the smaller one. I don't need a huge screen or a ton of map features. Just the small one. And I got this nifty mount. I think it's like the I forget the brand. It's the F1. But with this new bar, I wasn't able to do a side mount because the stem is so wide during the round portion that I had to get this one, and it's actually working out super well.
Nice. Well, thanks for taking the time to show
Yeah.
us the rig.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.